Hi Scorpio, so this is your mid-month reading for June 2017. I'm going to be laying 7 cards out and then another 7 cards on top of that. That'll represent like pretty much the first week and then the last week of the month. Your monthlies still apply. If you're just tuning in, you might want to check them out. It's different type of energy I use for these readings. I hope everybody's doing all right and having a fantastic month. Gotta wait for the cards to get interrupted here. I prefer to do it off screen, but it seems to like work a little better on screen for me. The energies tend to get interrupted a little better. There we go. Got some poppers. All right. So for the first card we have is the 9 of Swords. The next card we have is the 3 of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right, you guys, this is looking pretty good. So let's see what we got happening here. It seems like you guys have been in your head quite a bit with the 9 of Swords here. You got a lot of worry and anxiety. The cards are saying that, you know, like presently you have like celebrations happening. Okay, you got a lot of 3 has a significance for you. You guys seem to be, well, with the 3 of Cups here, so that seems to be like there is some sort of celebration. All right, so like this 9 of Pentacles, you like shouldn't be worried or concerned. There is some sort of victory coming your way. The 9 of Cups here, okay, so you have some sort of hope, it's showing. All right, whatever your hope is, okay, you're also like, it kind of seems like you want it but you don't want it. You're scared. There's some sort of thing here that you want but you don't want, like it's scaring you. So like the cards are saying that your mental your mind needs to be very clear and decisive, okay, because you're going to get what you like, what the energies you're putting out with your mind, you're going to get that. Okay, so if you're concerned about the 9 of Swords here, if you're all up in your head and you're worried, all right, you're sending that energy out, okay? But if you act positive, okay, with the 9 of Cups, then you're going to get what you want, okay? So this is like saying like with the 3 of Cups here, you might need to elevate your frequency. So that's by like putting on positive music and dancing around to it, getting your elevate yourself a little bit. If you're in this worried state, then you want to do something to elevate your mind, to clear out the worry. You have a decision to make, okay? The cards are asking you to be very grounded. Okay, so like with the King of Pentacles here, I'm feeling like that might be a little bit of a struggle for you guys towards the end of the month. It's saying that you will have the energies to do it, but it's also saying that it will be a struggle for you to tune into it. Okay, you got to get more grounded. With the 9 of Cups here, it's like you could be going to a lot of celebrations and parties. You got to watch your finances, Scorpio. It is saying you need to watch your finances, okay? Like this came up in the monthly as well, that you could be taken advantage of financially, like picking up the tabs and stuff like that. So you definitely, okay, this is coming through like as a conflict. So like it seems to be a conflict for you to get grounded. So like to ground your emotions, or to it's almost like you don't feel stable. Like you're not feeling stable right now. You might be being pulled in a lot of directions. But the energy that's coming in that it wants you to take on, okay, is this Three of Pentacles. Okay, so that's like, it's hard work. Okay, so whatever new start you want, okay, you want a grounded, it's saying that you do want a grounded new beginning, okay? So you're going to have to create that. And with the King of Pentacles here, it's saying that that could be a conflict for you to get it grounded, okay? So that involves work, okay? I mean, it sucks, but it does, it's not just going to happen, because this is the outside influence, was this Two of Pentacles here. So there's a balance, right? So like you're looking at all of these options, it's giving you anxiety, but you're feeling quite abundant about it. One of them is going to fulfill you. With the Three of Pentacles here, like this is what you need to do, and it is saying work. Like you do have to, so this is saying like for your new start, then you're going to have to start researching and planning. There's planning coming through here. There's scheduling coming through. The King of Pentacles, okay, he's very family oriented, this man, okay? So like it's usually like one of his main priorities is his family. Like a lot of people leave that out with the King of Pentacles, but he does materially supply for his family. So that could be causing some of you gentlemen some anxiety. There's also like some sort of reuniting is going to be happening too, I'm getting from the cards. The Ace of Pentacles here, it is a new grounded start. It's saying that you will get that. That's a possible outcome, but that depends on how you balance things, right? So that's what the cards are saying is you need to mentally, emotionally, and physically become balanced, okay? So like in any situation that you're in, okay, you have to, if you're dealing with somebody, okay, you got to see it from their mental perspective and their emotional perspective, okay? You might need to understand that with yourself first before you can do that for understand another person, but you need to do that because that's how you're going to ground it. All right. So even in your like business ideas or at work or whatever, you are being watched at work. You are looked at as a very good worker at work. It's possible you could even get a promotion. Some of you could have the opportunity to move even. Some of you at work are having a problem with this King of Pentacles. He is your boss, right? He could be very stern. All right. So he likes order and organization. That's what he wants. Right. So you might need to, with the Nine of Cups here, like you might need to start showing those things at work, right? That you're organized, you're scheduled. He wants to make sure that his workers have the right priorities. Their priorities are straight, right? So like, if that's your boss, keep that in mind, right? He will give you a new opportunity, though, it seems. You're working on, some of you guys have like a side project, okay? So this is talking about you might need to, okay, if you're worried too much about money, you're not going to get it, okay? So you got to let that flow, right? So don't worry too much about it. You're going to get it, okay? Just don't worry too much about it. Let's pull the other cards and see. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, some of you guys, it could have been your parents, your Page of Cups that you were in touch with, the Magician. Yeah, you guys are in a manifesting stage, like I said, with the Magician there. So you really need to watch your thoughts. They got to be clear because like A lot of people don't realize when you're manifesting, like you're getting exactly what you asked for in the manner that you asked for, right? So it's like be careful what you wish for, okay? So ensure that your thoughts are clear and you're decisive with what you want. The next card we have in is Temperance. Yeah, so okay, him being Temperance is on top of the King of Pentacles, so that is saying that you're really gonna have to balance, okay, to alchemize here. So use your past knowledge and wisdom from previous experiences that you've had, and look at the errors that happened there to alchemize those into a positivity. By seeing your errors, then you can make those corrections, it's saying, right? So if you get too emotionally off balance, then Temperance is saying, okay, balance that out. Give yourself some time to ground yourself, right, before you respond to a situation. So that even means investing, right? Somebody could offer you something that's a little too good, you know what I mean? Like, so that, like, I mean, look in the details here. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, so that's talking about be very grounded in your decisions, all right? Because they're the most stable king and queen, okay? Your mother could be very worried about you. I'm getting that. With the Nine of Swords here, this is like spiritual, right? So if your mother's passed on, with the Page of Cups here, that's the child. She is watching you, so don't, like, I mean, she's taking care of things behind the scene, all right? Like, she's got you covered, you know, like, even a grandparent or somebody, they got you covered behind the scenes, where they're helping you manifest, though. There's a new start, new beginning you're gonna get. You gotta be very balanced, though, okay? So like I said, if you're exhausted, it's great for water signs to get in your water. Go by the ocean, right? There's electrodes in water. You know, a lot of people don't realize that. If you add salt, you can add salt to it. It can actually activate it, and you can make like an arc out of it. It's renewable energy too. Like, people are working on that. It is. It's just the salt. The salt activates the electrons, right? So, getting your water will recharge you, and also Scorpios, it'll kind of cause like a barrier of interruption, so others can't like psychically attack you. You know what I mean? You might be getting, like, there's a sense here that people could be psychically attacking you. So if you believe in that kind of stuff, it might be wise for you to block yourself, like by praying, or you know, asking for a like spirit universe or whatever to put a bubble of positivity around you. You know, like, do that every day. But water, there's an importance of being around water, and there's an importance here of not allowing your emotions to get you unbalanced, because then it might screw up what you're manifesting, right? So you gotta be balanced here. You gotta use all elements, but you want to focus on being the King or the Queen of Pentacles. So being grounded, they're stable. They don't. If somebody pushes them, they're like a tree. You can't push a tree. You know what I mean? Its roots are in the ground. It knows it's a tree, and it, you know, like, be firm. You got to be firm in your decisions. Okay. Some of you, it's a child that's making you very happy. Your child could bring some good news. We have the Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, yeah, and the King of Wands. You guys are in your head a lot. This decision that you have to make is over the past. You're still focused on the past here. I mean, okay, Scorpios get a lot of smack too, okay? Like, but people don't understand the way Scorpios operate, okay? Like, they don't like reminiscing about the past, but like, when a Scorpio reminisces about the past, it's not just thinking about the past. They also experience all the emotions that go with it. The best way I can describe it is, it's like Scorpios are almost like elephants. You know what I mean? Like, elephants They have like really strong memories. They feel emotions on a very deep level. They can remember their loved ones, you know, for like 50 to 100, like 50 to 60 years after they've passed. They remember that connection, you know. Like some of them can, like some elephants can even die when their partner dies, you know, because of the emotions that the elephant feels from the separation, you know. Like so, that's the best way I can describe a Scorpio. Like elephants, you might want to look in. Elephants are really good luck too. You know what I mean? There's a myth about the trunk being up brings good luck. I'm pretty sure you might want to check that out. So getting elephants near you, and like it's weird because Scorpios, even if you look at an elephant's eyes, they're quite intense, and Scorpios, they're said to have intense eyes. But when I have always looked at Scorpios, it's like looking with my abilities. It's kind of like an elephant. You look at an elephant, and you can see in their eyes like the amount of pain and suffering, and you know that they've gone through. Where it's like it's not easy to be a Scorpio. But okay, like with me saying about the elephant, okay, like when you guys reminisce, it's not just reminiscing about the mental aspect of it, okay? Like it becomes an earthly matter to you in the sense that you experience all of the emotions over again. You experience the happy parts of it, and then you experience the bad parts of it too, you know, and it'll get you stuck in this mindset here because it's like your whole body goes through the experience, you know, like like I said, it's not just your mind, it's your heart, your soul, the physical aspect of you, the emotional aspect of you, your passions, your desires. You go through the whole experience when you remember something. And you guys have very keen memories like an elephant. An elephant can remember everything. I kind of see like elephants as your spirit animal for some reason. So maybe look into that, you know what I mean? Like, so, but, okay, you need to be very careful about reminiscing on the past, okay? Because like I was just saying, you can experience the whole thing over again, and it'll get you in this anxiety phase, okay? So this is really working on the self here, okay? So it's like, it's not focusing on the inwards. You need to be outwards, looking at the world outwardly, you know what I mean? Like, because if you go inwards, then you're gonna force yourself to experience those pains over and over again, and we don't want to see that, okay? Because that you got the manifesting card, so we don't want to manifest bad things again, right? We don't want to relive those emotions. We want to manifest new beginnings, right? So like maybe even put an elastic on your wrist, and when you start thinking negatively, snap the elastic so it'll interrupt those negative thoughts, right? It'll stop it because you'll focus on the pain, and then you can it'll allow you to redirect your thought process. You got to train yourself, you know what I mean? Like focus on, okay, I want you guys to focus on what's grounded, all right? What you're able to change and what you're able to do, okay? Like you have this new start that's coming. The King of Wands here, okay, this is a possible outcome. So this is saying that if you guys are really gonna have to alchemize, is what I'm getting. So take what you've learned and then turn that into a positive, okay? So don't look at things as a negative, look at it as a positive. So what did those things teach you? Yeah, they sucked, but you're a stronger person, you're wiser from them, you know what I mean? Like, you have more knowledge, you have more wisdom, you know more of what you want and what you don't want, you know more of what you'll accept and what you won't accept, you know what I mean? Like, research is coming through for you guys. Do some research. Maybe go check out even like a movie with some friends. Okay, but what they're really asking you to do is focus on what is able to be changed, though. Okay, so what you're able to do, okay? What you're not able to do is change the past. What you are able to do is change now. Okay, so what you're... don't beat yourself up over the past either, okay, Scorpios? Like, if you've separated from a person, you know what I mean? Like, don't beat yourself up over that, you know what I mean? Like, that person probably didn't deserve you at all. Like, you guys are a Scorpio. Like you guys, you know, there is purity to Scorpios. People don't realize that, but there is, you know what I mean? Like it's their loss, not yours. You know what I mean? It kind of seems like somebody here, okay, this this Queen of Pentacles, if the Queen of Pentacles was your ex, well then she played a lot of mental games, or he played a lot of mental games with you, you know what I mean? And could have done could have really done a number to your confidence, you know what I mean? Because they kind of like played with your brain so much that it messed it up, you know what I mean? Like, you're moving on to bigger and better things, Scorpio. It is saying that. Just watch the way that you're thinking, okay? That's really important. You really got to take on the action-oriented state of mind. So it's like you got here more of like a Virgo energy happening, a Sag energy, and like a Leo energy it wants you to take on. Okay, so Virgo is like focusing on minute details. Okay, so like accounting and stuff like that. It can also be like moving things around in the house, like to get energies to flow through your house, like getting rid of things that you don't need. Spring cleaning is coming through here because that'll help the energies clear out. It's also with your children, as taking them camping. I'm seeing like camping would be really good for you guys with your children. But this decision over the past, Scorpios, okay, the past is the past. It already happened, okay? You can't keep reliving the emotions over and over again, okay? Like, you're hurting yourself by doing that. I don't want to see that. I would research elephants. I do for, like, elephants come through for Scorpio for me quite often. They are good luck too. You don't need to worry about okay, like this new beginning or whatever. It's because you don't have all the facts as why you're worried. Okay, but you don't need to worry about that. You got to study the details as you go along, right? Like one thing at a time. Okay. Some of you are worried about work and you don't have anything to worry about with work, okay? Like you got this King of Wands and the King of Pentacles do see you as somebody who's quite productive to them, right? So apply for promotions if you get the opportunity to. Go out and have some fun. Watch your mindset that's coming through. And I will talk to you guys at the beginning of July. Hopefully you have a good month, and ciao for now.